Hey guys, have you ever heard of the Blue Nose province? We're the most geographically beautiful provinces in Canada. If not, listen up, because I'm going to explain it all. Nova Scotia is an Atlantic and maritime province in Canada. It has a population of 971,395 as of 2019. Nova Scotia has an area of around 52,824.71 kilometers squared. The capital of Nova Scotia is Halifax, and the official languages are English and French. Nova Scotia was actually a Latin name, meaning New Scotland in English. The majority of Nova Scotia is Anglophone. Anglophones are people who speak English predominantly, and English is their first language. The majority of ethnic groups are made of people from Scottish, English, and Irish descent. The average age in Nova Scotia is 44.2 years. Women make up 51.3% of the population, and men make up 49.7% of the population. Minority ethnic groups such as Asians, Africans, and etc. make up 7.4% of Nova Scotia's population. Any ethnicity can be found in Nova Scotia, and thousands of immigrants repopulate the province yearly. Fun fact, did you know the most practiced religion in Nova Scotia is Christianity? In the 1700s, immigrants from the Germanic states, British Isles, and New England came to Nova Scotia for hopes of free land. In 2021, the top 5 countries of origin for immigrants who came to Nova Scotia were India, China, Nigeria, the Philippines, and South Korea. Nova Scotia follows an Atlantic immigration program which helps employers hire foreign skilled workers who will eventually immigrate to Nova Scotia. Once an immigrant is influenced by the province, they can apply to be a permanent resident at the IRCC. There is also the NSNP, which is the Nova Scotia Nominee Program. That is another program used to attract immigrants to the province. Nova Scotia encourages people to immigrate there. In 2021, Nova Scotia had 1 million people immigrate to the province. Nova Scotia has 4 regional municipalities. These are Cape Breton, Halifax, Queens, and West Hants. Halifax being the most populated and Queens being the least. 30.7% of Nova Scotia's population is rural. Halifax, the capital city, is a major urban center with a population of over 390,000 people. Halifax is the most urban area, which is also why so many people live there. Other than Halifax, Nova Scotia's most populated cities include Cape Breton and Truro. New Glasgow coming in fourth with a population of 9,697 as of 2021. Nova Scotia is Canada's second smallest province. There are 1,836 jobs available in the Halifax region of Nova Scotia. The Halifax region includes Dartmouth, Goodwood, Halifax, and Lake Echo. The other 4 regions of Nova Scotia, which are the Southern region, North Shore region, Annapolis Valley region, and the Cape Breton region, have 1,297 jobs available combined. This goes to show how clustered the population in Nova Scotia is. The economy is driven by industries such as fishing, forestry, mining, and tourism. Some of the other biggest job industries in Nova Scotia are service sectors and agriculture. Annapolis Valley is an agriculture-influenced region, which makes sense as it is a rural region. There are also many service jobs in rural regions, such as stores and hair salons. Some tourist attractions in Nova Scotia are the Maritime Museum of the Atlantic, which is located in Halifax, the Fortress of Louisbourg, a National Historic Site, the Blue Nose 2, and many more. All these tourist attractions are special and differ from the others as they are very historic. Nova Scotia consumes 27% less energy than the national average of Canada. Nova Scotia's greenhouse gas emissions per capita is 16% below the Canadian average at 14.9 tons of carbon emissions. Nova Scotia has 29 power stations and is dependent on coal-fired generation, hydroelectric stations, and natural gas. Nova Scotia's 2010 renewable electricity regulations helped the province switch to 40% of renewable energy. Nova Scotia also follows the Sustainable Development Goals Act. This article is about Brianna Pinto, a graduating co-op student who spent a year in Nova Scotia working at Salient Energy, a company specializing in zinc-ion batteries. Brianna's role focused on advancing renewable battery science a crucial field for sustainable energy solutions. Rihanna says her time in Nova Scotia helped her understand knowledge on renewable energy and is what helped to build a solid foundation for her future plans. Overall, Nova Scotia is one of the most beautiful places in Canada, with numerous economic activities, affordability, and an excellent community. Nova Scotia is a must-have. Canada's second smallest province has a fastly growing population with thousands of people coming in, and you could be one of them. Thank you for listening.